Happy hump day to my Facebook friends. I wanted to take a quick minute, as I always do, because I'm home from work, still in my work clothes here, and I'm trying to get dinner together. My goal is to show you how easy it is to have a home-cooked, healthy meal with doing your meal prep a day or two in advance, and you can still have a cool dinner even on a work night when you don't have a lot of time and you don't feel like cooking. So my title of this video is French fries for dinner, because that's what we're having. We have turkey burgers on the menu tonight, and what goes better with a burger other than fries? Am I right? French fries. So the thing that we like to do with French fries is we do eat a lot of sweet potato fries. And so typically we'll buy like a bag of frozen sweet potato fries. And that's cool, right? But sometimes we have our carbs allocated differently during the day. And to have French fries at dinner is either going to put us over our carbs, or, you know, we're going to have to take it away from somewhere else. So here's how we handle that. And anyone that is a portion fix, 21-day fix, container follower, we're talking about the difference between your yellow container and your green container. So sweet potato fries are going to fall in your yellow. What I'm going to talk about is going to fall into your green. That's one of my goals here, because my carbs are limited, so I have to allocate them very carefully. So I am always trying to find ways to have a green that feels like a yellow. So that's what I do as far as sweet potatoes go. So as far as meal prepping is concerned, we did this on Sunday and Mark was my helper. So I bought a butternut squash and we sliced it up and just put it in this Tupperware container. Butternut squash is almost identical to a sweet potato. So you still have like that same orange color. It's crunchy. It's a root vegetable, and it's going to bake up the same as a sweet potato fry. But this is a vegetable, and that's a carb. So you get to eat more of this French fry than you would a sweet potato French fry. Now let's talk about how we make it. So you seal it up and you have it in your refrigerator. You can keep these in water. It'll keep it fresher longer. So if it's not something that you're going to have until like the end of the week, you can put these in water. But the tip would be to drain them the day before you want to eat them, because you don't want to be putting wet French fries in the oven. It will take that much longer to bake. So I've had these drained for a day because we're going to eat them tonight. Once they're sliced into French fry sized shaped slices, I mean, they don't have to be perfect. I'm going to guarantee you these are not perfect. But he did his best, so, we're going to have them anyway. You want to spray a baking pan really well with Pam or whatever kind of spray you have. Preheat your oven to about 400 degrees. You can start there as a good starting point. I have mine at 425 because I want them to kind of crisp up a little bit more. And then you need seasoning, right? You can bake these plain, but I'm going to encourage you to have seasoned French fries, and I'm going to give you a easy recipe. As far as meal prepping is concerned, because that's my thing, right? You want to make your fry seasoning in advance, and you want to make a bigger batch. So this container is just what we have. I mean, if you have like an Old Spice container like this, you can certainly make it and put it in there. This is one of Sophie's old like baby food containers, so that's what we have it in. Hey babe, I'm just complimenting you on your French fry cutting skills. So fry seasoning, you have all of these spices on hand anyway, so let me tell you what you're going to do. 1/4 teaspoon of each. That's your base recipe. If you want to double, triple, quadruple, everything's going to be an even quantity. You got paprika, you have garlic powder, onion powder, and salt-free Mrs. Dash. So salt-free, they sell it. Salt-free Mrs. Dash and seasoned salt. That's it. It's 5 ingredients, 1/4 teaspoon each, or again, if you're going to double it, like I encourage you to make a bigger batch, because then like tonight, I don't have to make this because it's already made. And you're just going to then take your fries, drizzle like a teaspoon or 2, no more than that, into your fries, roll them all up, and then start sprinkling however much seasoning you want on them. And then you're just going to bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes or until they are at your desired crispiness. That's it. So simple. So for all of my working parents, hell, if you're a stay-at-home parent, you don't got time to deal with this. You got kids, you got homework, you got dance, you got karate, you got hockey, you got all kinds of things going on. So the last thing that you want to do when your family's coming at you and they're hungry is worrying about, do you have your fry seasoning and what are you going to do? You can also use the fry seasoning on frozen French fries. So if you just buy plain frozen French fries, say you don't want to deal with like cutting your own, you can still do that. But the difference is this is a carb, this is a vegetable. Again, we're talking about the difference between your yellow container and your green container. Now, here's an extra little special treat. Didn't know this was coming, right? Do you like dipping sauce? So there's nothing wrong with ketchup, although most ketchups tend to be higher in sugar and they have a little bit of other additives in them. So if you want to get away from ketchup or just to have something different, you could do a yogurt dipping sauce and it's kind of amazing. All you need, basically you have your same ingredients here. So what are you going to use? You're going to use a cup of Greek yogurt here, a plain Greek yogurt, that's what you need, onion powder, garlic powder, and a twinge of Dijon mustard with a little bit of salt. So the quantities are the same, 1/4 teaspoon each, mix it into your yogurt, and now you have a yummy, garlicky Greek yogurt dipping sauce. If you want it to be a little bit spicier, put some sriracha in there or some hot sauce, like Frank's red sauce, I think is kind of what most households have going on there. Maybe some chili seasoning. You can make it spicy, or you can make your French fry seasoning a little bit spicier and then use the Greek dip as like a cool to your spicy French fry. So those are my tips tonight for a quick and easy French fry dinner. The burgers are also already prepped. Again, I have a helper. So Mark did the burgers on Sunday. They are already portioned out. So as soon as he gets home, we can fire those on the grill. And the French fries will be baking because he is at, where are you at tonight? Dance class with Sophie, and I stayed home to make sure that I got the fries in the oven, got the dishes done, got all of our lunches put into the refrigerator for tomorrow. That's how we kind of divide and conquer here. But the fries and all of the hard work is done, so I don't have to worry about getting my work clothes dirty. I'm going to fire these into the oven, and there you go. Seasoned French fries with Greek yogurt dipping sauce for all of my friends. As always, if you have any questions or want this recipe like written out, just comment below. I will get it to you. I'm pretty sure this one is on my website. It's probably under sweet potato French fries, but this, you can use a butternut squash. You can even use turnips, are kind of a cool thing. You can use carrots, all vegetables that are going to give you the fry-like consistency without being an actual carb. And that's the goal of this, to try to swap out unhealthy carbs and eat more vegetables. Got me? Have a great night. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And I hope everyone is staying healthy and well. I know there are so many things going on and around out there. So stay well, friends. And I will talk to y'all later. Have a good night.